Hi, Maurizio.
Hello, how are you?
Maurizio, what can you tell us about Cole Palmer? Why did you want to sign him, and what will he bring to your Chelsea team?
I think was when the sporting director and the owner, of course, but the sporting director translated the idea to add him to the squad. I think he's fit for the project, and he's a young, talented player. Of course, that also he decided to come because he expects to play maybe more than and be important here. But I think that is not the most important. And the important thing is he want to come because he's seen Chelsea a project for him and a way to improve his games and a way to maybe to be more involved in every single game. But yes, I think the quality is there. I think it's a great potential, and of course now he need to settle here and prove and show that he's better than their teammate and deserve to play on them because he's about to fight for his place.
Do you think he is ready to make an instant impact in the first team this season?
But always we need to be careful with the young guys because, like the experienced player, they need time to settle and to hear from Manchester, and he's going to move to London. London is different, the club is different, the culture and everything, and he need to, first of all, before to start to perform, he need to settle and be in his space and feel comfortable. We're not going to put pressure on him to perform like any player. The most important and now is need to be calm and to be happy and find his space on the team.
Will he be the last signing in this summer transfer window?
I think so. I think so. I think it's no time at the moment. If something is going on, I don't know, because I didn't talk with my sporting director. Last time was 11 o'clock, and in nearly 2 hours, I don't know, if something is going, there's something happen, they will communicate to me after the press conference.
How do you like to spend?
That is why no, it's not too wasting time to ask me something that I don't have answer for sure.
Yeah. How do you like to spend a deadline day when you're obviously trying to prepare for a game as well? But when you ring the sporting director on a regular basis, or do you think you're happy with the squad?
No, I think we are happy with the squad. I don't believe that something happened in the next few hours in terms to player in, no? We are always in contact, and we are going to have good contact. I'm not going to spend time until to the end here because we need to keep energy for tomorrow. But yes, we have very good communication between owners and sporting director. And yes, waiting for the thing that happened. But I think in terms to sign player, I don't believe that something happened.
I was going to ask you about the spending this summer is more at Chelsea in one summer than you had at 11 during 11 transfer windows at Tottenham. Does that impact on your coaching and your management in any way to have just such different styles?
But I think we need to explain the reality is in the same way that we sign players, we sell players, and then it's not fair to say nothing wrong about my former club. It's more about to net spend than really what the money that you spend, because that is the balance that the club tried now to get. I think it was completely different, project, or was different reality, different circumstance. No, I think we feel comfortable, of course. Now we need to settle all the players that arrive late. We are in a process that we need to create this basis and to build this, solid, structure to perform after. I think we are in a good way. We need to recover all the players that are injured, players that arrive late and they need to be informed. We are working really hard to try, to be in our best. For sure, with time, it's a matter of time. We have the quality, and I think we are going to perform in the way that all the people wait for us.
Last one,
Respect
Paul.
from us.
Last one.
Yeah, we talked a lot there about signing, but you mentioned the outgoings today, possibly. Where does Conor Gallagher fit into your plans for the team, and do you think he will be a Chelsea player beyond the deadline?
I think all the players that are involved in the squad are in our plan. And then, like always I told you, after his decision to part the club and the player. In that case, always from outside, Conor was a player that was a reliable player and consistent player that can perform in different positions. We are so happy with him. Another thing is circumstance or different things that happened in the past that we cannot say nothing to you. Only we can express our feeling from the day one that we started to work, and with Conor always was showing great, commitment with the club. We are happy with him, and he was captain 2 days ago against Wimbledon. I think he's an important player for us. What is going to happen in the future, I don't know. I cannot tell you. It's like, the player asked me, how you see myself in the future? I don't know. I cannot. It's up to you. If you are the best, you are going to play. Even if we pay big money for some player, they need to perform. If they don't perform, I think they don't deserve to play. They are going to play. That is football, no? And I think all the players that today are in the squad, they know very well and they have clear idea that they are going to play if they deserve to play. It's not because we pay big money for some player. They are going to be guaranteed that is going to play, and that is a good thing that is happening now on the squad. In that case that you asked me, we are so happy with him. Hope that stay with us.
Thanks, Mercy.
Jake, the other thing.
Hi. Do you have any team news or injury update ahead of the game?
News from Wimbledon, I think no news.
And the injury update's gone out online, so that will all be listed there.
Great.
Press conference.
But you asked me if new.
No, yeah, anything fresh in the meantime?
Anything different?
No.
I think so.
No news.
There's a couple of alterations, but just look on the website.
Right. No news, good news.
Good news. Obviously, since Wimbledon and the last week, you've been one more week in the job. You haven't been here that long. How do you feel things have progressed in the last week since the last Premier League game for you?
Because of the different circumstances and the circumstance that we have, we are happy in the way that we are progressing. Even if we maybe not progress in the way that we want, in the speed that we want. Because to progress on the team, we need to have all the elements, all the player fit, to evolve in our way to play and to have the capacity to train with the whole team, and from them to create an environment that they can compete, improving. At the moment, we need to, with all the circumstances, we are happy, but it's true that maybe now we are more focused in compete and try to get good result, because positive result, because that is going to help us to for the player that will arrive to the team to be in different mood. But of course, now is the process that we need to compete. Are not the best circumstance, but I'm not going to complain. That's the circumstance that we have, and we need to accept that, and we need to be positive.